We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. A good matchup here for you tonight between the Baltimore Orioles and the New York Yankees. Yankee baseball starts now. Luis Severino, a right-handed native of the Dominican Republic, will be the starter. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, you always like to begin the season on a good note. In his first start of the year, he did just that, picking up the win. There's nothing he'd like to do more than to get number 2 in this one here. Now at the plate, Brian Roberts. He'll get us started in this one under the lights.
The second baseman, Brian Roberts.
First pitch coming. Here it is. First of 4 here on this Monday night as the first pitch of the game is over for strike 1. And as the Yankees get started here tonight, guys, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
They really bunch him up on that one as he swings and misses for the first out. That was a nasty-looking slider that time.
Yeah, that was really well executed, Matt. A classic strikeout pitch. You think it's fastball middle in, then it starts bearing in on your back leg, and unless you hit it out front, there's nothing much you can do with that.
To the plate now, Jose Iglesias. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Previous history with Luis Severino, he's only 2 for 10. 1 out, nobody on. Just missing here, 2-0. And we are a long way from summer tonight, and even 40 degrees at first pitch. Now the 2-0 home.
Part of the order on deck, so keeping this 2-hole hitter off the bags is always important.
Iglesias in front, 3-1.
Now that's a really curious pitch selection. 3-0 and turned to the slider. You have to wonder if maybe he's lost the feel for his fastball.
The 3-1. Popped up. Mattingly over to his left. Makes the play, and there are 2 gone now.
Batting third, the first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
In now for the O's, Eddie Murray. He's ready for his first at-bat of this early season contest. Now here's the pitch.
Back outside.
And set up working the plate is Larry Bullard, as you see the rest of our umpiring crew there.
Hey, behind the dish, D-Roll, Larry Bullard. Pretty standard guy, works. The only problem, I think, at times, hitters have a little bit difficult time. He'll give a little bit on that inside corner and outside corner. Not very consistent.
Yeah, but Larry's approachable. That's the one thing. If you turn around and say, is that as far as you're going on the outer half, he's usually going to tell you.
Two out, nobody on. Hit down the line at first, but this will get foul. 2-1. And the pitch. Hit in the air out to left field. Stanton has a read on it. And that's the third out. So a relatively routine start for the top of the first here. Orioles nothing. Yankees coming to bat. You're watching Major League Baseball on the Show. Wade LeBlanc will be on the mound for the series opener. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
You know, Matt, his last one wasn't horrible, but this guy did give up 5 runs in his last start. He was tagged with the loss, and he's going to look to be a lot better in this one here today.
Settling in now, DJ LeMahieu. He'll lead things off here in the bottom half of the first.
The second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball, down.
Guys, the Orioles, as they begin play here tonight, 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had a saying in Texas, hit or get left behind. And that's exactly what this team did in their last game. Scored a bunch of runs, but good approach at the plate, working the ball to all gaps. Line to line, this team swung the bats well. I'm going to be looking for that again in this one.
Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. He's set. Here's the 2-2. Line drive to center field. Under it is Hayes, and that's the first out of the inning.
Batting second, the first baseman, John Mattingly.
Digging in now for the Yankees, Don Mattingly. He's set. Here it comes. Hit out towards second. And into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
That's what you want the guys at the top of the order to do. Set the table for the monsters. 3, 4, 5. Nice piece of hitting.
Garrett.
At the plate now, Lou Gehrig, as he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. Man at first for him following the 1-out single. Here's the 0-1 pitch. Bottom part of the zone. A good changeup gets the call. That misses. 1-2. Mattingly, base runner at first with 1 out. Now he spins on one here and drives it to deep right field. Adios, pelota. A 2-run blast to straightaway right field. Number 496 on his career. And this is now a 2-0 lead for the Yankees.
What a way to start this one off. Scoreless top of the frame, and you answer with a bomb at the bottom of the first.
Stepping in now, Mickey Mantle, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. Now that ball is smoked, carrying to deep left. Adios, pelota. A solo shot here to left. 4th home run here in the early going as the Yankees move out to a 3-0 lead.
Boy, not the way you'd like to start a game, right? First inning, you come in, you give up 2 home runs. We'll see if he can regroup right here. It's not easy to sometimes come back from that.
And digging into the batter's box next will be Giancarlo Stanton. Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Now the 1-0.
2-0.
Well, I think he just kind of lost focus on the mound right there. It's clearly not going his way, and he's thinking more about that than the task at hand. And right now he needs to think about this hitter.
3 runs already home here. 2 balls and a strike.
You could bet he wants that one back at the plate right now. That's a pitch you normally see a guy drive if he has the right approach going.
That's the ball.
3-1 now as that misses down and in.
To me, it looks like he just doesn't trust himself out there on the mound. It's like he's fighting his body on every pitch, and as a result, we're seeing a lot of balls from him early on in this game.
No offer from Stanton. It's ball 4, so he'll head down to first.
What's the saying? When you find yourself in a hole, the first thing you should do is stop digging. Well, the guy on the bump obviously hasn't heard that one.
And that'll bring up Aaron Judge. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Line drive to left, and that's in there. Base hit, and this will reach the wall out around the 318 sign, and they'll have runners at second and third following the 1-out double.
When he started this game, giving up 3 extra base hits in the opening frame was not what he had in mind. He could still settle down and turn things around on the mound, but the way it's going right now, this has the makings of a start he's going to want to forget.
So now to the plate, Jorge Posada, as he'll take a look at an off-speed pitch here that misses for ball 1. Now a ball lined toward the gap in left center. And that is going to get down for extra bases as this will drive home 2. He pulls into second safely, as also on the play a run comes across to score.
Well, this doesn't have the makings of a start he's going to be proud of, does it? He's getting absolutely pounded here in the first inning, and I would think they're not going to let this go on for much longer.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1.
He definitely doesn't look himself to start this one, and this lineup needs to be on the attack early and be aggressive and find a way to stay in this game.
The 1-0.
Nope. Outside.
And this is why he's struggling right here. He's not able to pound the strike zone early in the count. These guys are finding themselves in serious count leverage situations, and good hitters aren't going to miss.
Outside, 3-0 now.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
3-0 pitch. And he fouls this one off. Here's the payoff pitch. Hit hard down the line. But this will get foul, so they'll do it again. 3-2. Hard on the ground toward short. Fielded cleanly. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
That grounder was hard hit, and sometimes the runner at third will have to hold on a ball like that, but he was off on contact, and they opted to take the out at first instead.
Here comes the Baltimore skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And a change is coming here, and that's going to do it for Wade LeBlanc. So, boy, that ERA is going to take a bit of a tumble here as he gets cuffed around pretty good and winds up not being able to survive the first. Brandon Bailey comes on to work much earlier than anticipated, obviously, as he'll try and right the ship in the very first inning.
Bailey.
At the plate, Gio Urshela, and the Yanks trying to make this first inning even sweeter here. From the stretch. Curveball looked at here for strike one. Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. Hit back up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. The throw home. And now Gracious just getting the ball back into the infield is becoming a problem.
Man, you never want to say a game is over in the first inning. There's still a lot of time left to come back and rally, but down 6-0 is an awfully big hole to dig yourself out of, and the inning isn't even over yet.
Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. This, of course, his second appearance in the inning as they've now batted around. Comes set with the 0-1. A shot down the first baseline. Murray takes this one himself, and that ends the inning. So a great inning there as they bat around to score 6 times to open up the lead. We'll go on to the top of inning number 2. The Yankees lead it 6-0. Ready now for Baltimore. Number 8. He starts the inning, and Dan, they're down 6 in the early going. So what do they need to do to claw back into this thing?
Well, first of all, Matt, I think they need to start to get some base runners. It's hard to be patient when you're down by 6, but base runners are the key to getting back into this one.
Now here's the pitch.
Ball.
The 1-0. Count now a ball and a strike. Fouled away. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
I think he's shown you right there. He was trying to put you away with the off-speed pitch. Have to be leery of that right there and take pull side away. That'll keep you on all stuff, fastballs and the off-speed.
Outside and a full count, 3-2. Now the payoff pitch home. Swing and a little blooper to center. LeMahieu onto the grass. He's not going to get to it, so the leadoff guy's aboard with a base hit.
That can't bother you too bad, Dan, right there. Power guy at the plate, and you're able to get in his kitchen.
Boy, that's a tough one to swallow, right? These big, strong guys, they like to get their arms extended. That wasn't that bad of a pitch, but he's just so strong that he's able to muscle that into the outfield grass.
Into the box, Brooks Robinson. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Judge is under it, looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
Batting fifth, the right fielder, number 16, Trey
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Trey Mancini. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. First pitch coming, here it is. Called strike at the letters, 0-1. Runners on first with one down. And there's ball one.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
A 1-1.
Count is 2-1.
Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Good job to work the count and put himself back in the driver's seat. Started off with one strike, and now he's got the count in his favor, 3-1.
And he lays off here. A nice job. It's ball four. First and second now with one away.
Batting seven, the left fielder, number 25.
Set to get his evening at the plate started, Anthony Santander. And it's been a real struggle for him with the bat so far this year, looking to get things turned around in a hurry. From the stretch.
Big spot right here. Got to find a way to get back in this ball game and scratch a run across.
A 1 pitch on its way.
You got to go into battle mode after falling down 0-2 and find a way to work yourself back to even.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch.
Ball, that's inside.
Hey, that 0-2 fastball wasn't even close, but I'm hit right now. I'm still sitting on that heater.
One, two is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. From the stretch. Lifted into center field. Mantle is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Batting eighth, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Austin Hayes the next to bat, and he's looking to get it going. Off to a bit of a slow start this year. First pitch of the at-bat. That one's right down the middle for a strike with the fastball. 2 men are on with 2 men out. Gets the fastball by him here, and he's in control. 0-2.
You know, on a cold night like this, I think you're going to see him continue to elevate pitches and let these guys just fly out to the warning track.
Fouled off. The next 0-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
34 pitches for him through an inning and 2/3 right now. That's not terrible, but it's a lot higher than he'd like.
2 down, runners at first and second. A full count now for the Orioles center fielder.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, And that pitch misses for ball 4. So some intrigue now as the bases are loaded here with 2 away.
We knew coming into this game that this guy has a tendency to give up a lot of free passes, and history repeats itself as he's already given up 2 walks here. I'll tell you, effectively wild is a pretty tough thing to be.
Standing in, Austin wins, hitless in 4 tries in the ball game yesterday. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
And that's in there as well. 0-2 now.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
The 0-2 home. A swing and a miss on a ball way outside the strike zone, and the inning is over. A couple of walks, but no damage. We're back with more on this Monday night after this. Don Mattingly will bat next. He singled and scored in his first appearance in this one.
Even though they're up by a boatload early on in this one, you can't get complacent and get lazy. They got to keep the gas pedal down because this team that they're playing can strike and score a lot of runs too.
And he pops him up, drifting toward the left side of the infield. Robinson has it, and it's a quick out, number 1.
The designated hitter, number 4. Woo! Gehrig.
So the base is empty here with 1 away, and in steps the Iron Horse, Lou Gehrig.
Yeah, and that last at-bat, Daddy, he turned that fastball around. He didn't hit it a ton. He didn't hit it a country mile, but hey, listen, a home run is a home run.
1 ball, no strikes the count. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Tries to change up on him there, but it's a ball. 2-1. And it's fouled away. Into the windup. Here comes the 2-2 pitch. Hit hard to third. Oh, and he can't pick it up cleanly. Throw on to first, 2 gone.
The center fielder, number 7, Mickey Mantle.
So now it'll be the 4-hole hitter, Mickey Mantle. He went deep in his first at-bat. We'll see what he's got in store for us here.
And that last at-bat when he went deep, he turned around a pretty good fastball. So I'm kind of thinking this guy's a good fastball hitter. So I might want to move that ball up and down and in and out and try not to throw it right down the middle of the plate.
Looked like the fastball got away from him there. It's ball 2.
Hey, always a good idea to take a couple of pitches when you're facing a young arm like this one. And now he's put himself in a real good hitter's count.
High in the air out to center field. Hayes is camped under this one, and he will put it away to retire the side. So the Yanks go 1-2-3, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Top of the third set to get underway. Digging in, Brian Roberts. He was a strikeout victim to open up the ball game.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still early on, but you don't want to fall too far behind. They're already down by a bundle, and one of the things you want your leadoff guy to get on and set the table for the big boys to start driving in some runs. Boy, there's a spot that's missed right there. You could see
Now
that the catcher was setting up on the outside corner. Pitch ends up in the middle of the plate and D-roll. That usually spells disaster for any pitcher.
Yeah, you see it every night, Dan, on the highlights. Mostly if the pitcher executes, guys are out from the offensive standpoint. They miss over the heart of the plate. This is exactly what happens.
Check swing called strike. 0-1. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Set to deliver the 0-1.
Nope. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Woo, that was an ugly swing. If I'm pitching right now, I'm throwing that same pitch again. That was ugly.
The 1-2 is laid off for ball 2. This one's down to third. LeMahieu for 1. On to first to complete the double play.
The first baseman, number 33, Eddie Murray.
So base is empty now after the double play, and set to go is the veteran first baseman, Eddie Murray. And now a pitch on the way. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1, 1-0. And now a pitch on the way.
2 balls, no strike. Ball, that's down.
Now with the base is empty, I think he needs to be careful not to just groove one here just because it's 3-0. He's a guy that could ambush you and lose one over the wall.
That one's in there. 3-1. And a full count now. 3-2.
I got 3-2.
Lifted the other way to left center. Stanton giving chase. He can't get there as it falls in.
Hey, just a nice piece of hitting right there. He's able to keep his hands inside that ball, stay square as long as possible, and feed it into the opposite field for a base hit.
In now, number 8. As he'll watch one miss down and in for a ball. 1-0. A base hit in his first trip. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed, and that's strike 1. And this ball runs away for ball 2. 2-1.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out with the man at first. High and deep to center field. Mantle's on the move. On the warning track, he makes the catch. 1 left for the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Yankees manager Aaron Boone during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said forcing the opposing starter out of the game before the third inning and posting a bunch of runs right out of the gate was huge for them from a confidence standpoint and for their outlook moving forward in this game. The key now is keeping their foot on the gas pedal, Matt.
Thank you, Heidi. Giancarlo Stanton now as we move on to the bottom of inning number 3.
Giancarlo Stanton.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch.
Yep, that ball went out.
Now the 1-0. Finds the zone, strike one. Change up just off the black, and it's 2-1. All even now, 2-2. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2. Aaron Judge waits on deck. Now the 3-2 pitch. Hit hard back up the middle. And a base hit, so early trouble to lead off the inning.
Now batting, the right fielder, Aaron Judge.
Here's big Aaron Judge. As he'll get caught chasing a bad one there at strike one. Judge, who fittingly gets the nickname All Rise. He was selected in the first round back in the draft of 2013.
Yeah, Matty, they certainly got it right when they drafted this guy. He has turned himself into an absolute superstar. Everybody knows this guy's name, and kids are buying his jerseys.
Looking for the strikeout. Here's the 0-2 pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through for a hit. And that runner will go no further than second as there are two aboard now.
Adapt and persevere. That's what I always said on the offensive side. Down in the count right there. Batter hits a ground ball the other way. He's able to fight off a tough count and get himself a base hit.
At the plate, Jorge Posada. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. 1 for 1 as he reached base with a double his first time up. The 1-0 home is swung on and missed. A good off-speed pitch. And he fouls this one off. He's set, and the 1-2 pitch. On the ground to third. The tag gets one. Relay to first in time to get Posada, and it's a double play.
Now batting, third baseman, Torres.
Next for New York, Torres, runner in scoring position with two gone. First delivery to him on the way. Fastball in there for a called strike.
Jumped ahead with strike one there, and that's something he's going to do a lot of in this start. He doesn't have lights out stuff, so it's important for him to be pitching ahead and have the hitters on their heels.
Two out here and a runner at second. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now a fastball, but that's easy to lay off, and it's back to even at 2-2. Fouled away. The 2-2 one more time. Swing and a liner. Foul. The 2-2 one more time. Gets him looking. Strike three. Yanks leave one. They lead it 6-0. Digging in to try it again. Brooks Robinson. He'll try to get it going here to begin the fourth.
Number 5, Brooks Robinson.
First pitch on its way. Ball one. And a slider stays outside, and he falls behind 2-0.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
The 2-0. A bouncer up the middle. And this is going to scoot on through into center for a base hit leading off the inning.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
And here's the big right-handed power threat, Trey Mancini, as he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball one. He drew a base on balls his first time up. And a strike to even the count. 1-1.
Hey, I don't mind that batter taking that strike right there. He's walked a couple people early in this game. Got to find out if he can find the zone. If he wants to walk them all in, we'll take it.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Swing and a ball hit out toward right center. Mantle's on the move. He makes the catch. A great effort to get there and record the first out of the inning.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santander.
Digging in for his second at-bat, Anthony Santander. He flew out in his last at-bat. From the stretch, here's the pitch. This is popped up. Torres has room in foul territory, and this is going to wind up a foul ball. Oh, 1. Here's the pitch.
1 ball, 1 strike.
No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Fouled off.
Well, somebody's sitting off speed right here. Only way he was late on that heater is he was expecting another changeup.
The 1-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Not where he wanted that fastball to be, and it's 3-2 now.
We could see the runner in motion here on a 3-2 count with 1 out. There's a pretty good chance he's going to get a pitch to swing at, and if not, it's ball 4 anyways.
Good battle. Count remains full.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
And it's fouled away. Runner at first here, one man out. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best two-strike approach either.
Into the box now, Austin Hayes, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. Reached base via the walk in his first plate appearance. The 1-0 home.
Now, when you've got a 6-run lead out there, there's no reason not to go right at guys. You have to keep attacking the zone.
Here comes the 2-0 pitch. 3-0 now. Austin Wynns would be next. The 3-0 pitch. And eesh, not the kind of swing you're looking for. 3-1 as it runs to a full count now. 3-2. No runs, 4 hits, and no errors for the Orioles so far. Hard ground ball to third, and just past his outstretched glove into left, a base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Well, after being late on a fastball there, it looked like they did him a favor.
Yeah, Matt, that's surprising right there. I don't understand that pitch sequence. He blew the fastball right by him, sped up his bat with the off speed, and got hurt.
Stepping in now, Austin Wynns, as he'll take a look at ball one. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Trying to hang a 0. Here's the pitch.
Hey, time to start making some quality pitches. He finds himself in a tough spot behind an account with guys on base.
The 2-0 on the way. The count now at 2-1. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
Team's been struggling on offense. Let your D work for you right here. Pound the zone.
The 3-1 is swung on and missed, and that's a full count now. 3 balls and 2 strikes.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Count still full, 3-2. From the belt, the pitch lifted in the air to straightaway center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Orioles strand a couple. They still find themselves down 6-0. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth. Stepping in, Gio Urshela. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. First pitch coming. Here it is. And he'll try to crowd him there to start the at-bat. It's 1-0.
This guy uses that two-seamer to set up his other pitches. Two-seamer in, breaking ball away.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0. And a fastball here that's taken for ball 2.
When you're down 6 on the mound, you got to at least throw strikes here.
Now the 2-0 home. Drilled to the left side. And a base hit, so the leadoff man is on to begin the inning.
There's a lot of moving parts in some guys' swings. It usually takes them a month or so to get it ironed out.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The 1-0 home is outside for a ball.
Now this is the kind of count this guy feeds on at the plate. You can bet he's geared to hit the fastball right here.
The 2-0 pitch. Hit out towards second. Right to him. To second for 1. On to first, and it's a double play. The second they've hit into in these first 4 innings. And there are 2 away now. There's a look at the final line for the Orioles starter. Not the night he or his club were hoping for.
Yeah, nothing seemed in sync for him out there in this one, Matt. He just couldn't get the ball where he wanted to, and the opponents really took advantage of that. That's a brutal feeling sitting in the dugout. Know that you disappointed your team and you went out there and laid an egg.
Fastball too high to start him out here. 1-0.
2 outs, nobody on, but a base runner here feels like it would really change the complexion of the inning.
Big spot right here. Middle of the order guys coming up. Let's see if he can extend the inning.
Up top, it's 2-0. And now a right-hander up and throwing in the Baltimore bullpen. Two 2-0 count and the pitch. This pitch is popped up. Robinson over to his right, makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Yankees, but they're on top by a count of 6-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Matt, I had a chance to discuss the state of the Orioles offense with their manager between innings, and he really emphasized that they're not doing a very good job capitalizing on run-scoring opportunities. He acknowledged they're doing a pretty nice job of getting guys on, but they're struggling mightily to bring them around to score. There's not just one thing they can do to improve that, but he said it has to start with focus. Focus on execution and focus on not trying to do too much. We'll see if they can buck this trend going forward, guys.
Number 65.
Thank you, Heidi. James Paxton is out from the bullpen now as he'll be making his first appearance of this young season. Leading off the inning, Brian Roberts, and they'll need him to get something going here. Now the pitch.
Ball, that pitch is up.
The 1-0 home.
Ball, that's out.
It's a lot easier to hit when you're putting yourself in good hitters counts. This guy's done a great job not swinging at pitchers' pitches. And when he's getting the ball in the zone, he's getting the barrel to it. He's been hot lately.
It's a high fly ball headed for the left field corner. If it stays fair, it's gone. Nearly a big fly to start the inning instead of foul ball. He's fallen behind now, 3-1. Hit out of play, and it's a full count now. Into the windup, ready with the payoff pitch. Skied into straightaway right. Judge is under this one, and he puts it away for the first down.
The batter, the designated hitter, Jose Iglesias.
And now the designated hitter for the Orioles, Jose Iglesias. He was a double play victim last time around. First offering on its way. Lifted down the line in left. And no one will get this one. One out, nobody on. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now. And this is swung on and missed, so it's 2 up, 2 down to start the 5th.
Not a lot of guys throw that knuckle curve, but some guys have a lot of success with it. Some say it has more bite than the traditional curveball, but I think it's more of a feel thing. It just works for certain pitchers, and it worked right there.
Standing in now, Eddie Murray. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's 1 for 2 in this one. Now the 1-0 is swung on and missed. Strike 1.
This pitcher's bringing it with some high velo. You better get that front foot down early and get ready, or he's going to throw it right by you.
The 1-1 home. Misses. Ball 2.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Cutter, and that's a called strike 2.
Hey, it looks like this guy's going to work in the upper part of the strike zone. It'll be interesting to see if this lineup can adjust to the way he pitches.
Here now the 2-2. And he fouls this one off. Ready with another 2-2.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
In the air now, out to left. On the move is Stanton. He gets there to make the catch, and that ends the inning. 1-2-3 go the Orioles. They won't make a dent in a 6-0 deficit. Next will be the designated hitter, Lou Gehrig. He'll lead things off as they look to perhaps build on an already sizable lead. First pitch on its way. A ball and no strikes. Now the 1-0. Misses for the second ball. Outside, 3-0 now. Mickey Mantle waits on deck. Here it is, the 3-0. Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Santander looks up. See you later. We've seen these guys go deep 3 times so far in this one, guys.
Yeah, hey, Matty V, this big ballpark in the Bronx has that short porch in right field, D-Roll, but you can hit the ball out of just about any part of this ballpark.
Yeah, this place plays sneaky small. I know it's got big gaps, but right field is so juicy. As a right-handed hitter, you don't feel like you have to cheat. Not surprised by what we saw today.
A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Into the windup, here comes the 0-1.
0-1.
This is hit the other way out toward left field. Santander waits on it. 1 away.
The batter, the left fielder, Giancarlo Stanton.
At the plate, Giancarlo Stanton. 1 run in and 1 gone so far this inning. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Curveball, and that misses in the dirt for ball 1. A ball and a strike. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Fouled away. The 1-2 is looked at for ball number 2.
Looks like that bomb earlier in the inning kind of put this pitcher on the defensive. Not being very aggressive right now.
And a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
This inning didn't get started the way he'd hoped with that home run, but I've got to give him credit for flushing it and coming back here to get strikeouts on the last 2 guys. He's acting like it didn't even happen before.
At the plate now, Aaron Judge. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball, 0-1. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Oh, 0-1 count, and the pitch.
That's out side.
Listen, I'm not trying to make up an excuse, but this is this guy's 5th inning of work in this game out of the bullpen. Are you kidding me? Nobody goes 5 innings anymore.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And it's a ball and 2 strikes now to Aaron Judge.
1 and 2.
Hey, nice job of bouncing back after the leadoff homer. 2 quick outs after the bomb, and he's got a chance to get out of this.
And here's a ball lifted back toward the stands in right, so we'll try it again at 1-2. And the pitch. Swing and a miss, and that ends the inning. Yanks able to add on 1 more via the solo home run. We're through 5 innings here tonight. It's the Yankees 7 and the Orioles nothing. So now the Oriole cleanup hitter, number 8. He's singled in 2 trips to the plate thus far.
This one doesn't look good so far. Down by a boatload as we enter the middle innings. It's about time they get something going. And the last thing you want to do is fall behind where you have to score a bunch in the 8th and 9th inning.
Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Swing and a line drive. Foul. Sign from Posada. Now the 1-1. Starts to go around, but the home plate umpire says he held up ball 2. Softly on a line to third. And this will be no problem over at third, and there's the first out.
Up next for the Orioles, the third baseman, Brooks Robinson.
Stepping into the box, Brooks Robinson. 1 for 2 on his line so far in the game. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. The fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1-0. Swing and a miss as he ramps up on the fastball. 1-1. One out, nobody on. And here's a ball hit in the air, but this will land untouched. The 1-2. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. And you can tell he wanted to hold off, but he swings through the inside pitch anyway, and he becomes out number 2.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. Might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
So here's Trey Mancini as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball. 1-0. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. The 1-0. A swing and a miss, strike 1.
1-1.
Now a ball swung on and heading for the stands in right, and that'll move the count to 1-2 now. And the pitch. And he comes back with a fastball. Strike 3 called, and the inning is over. 3 up, 3 down for the Orioles. They need to get something cooking here. It's 7-0. Now to the plate, Jorge Posada. He doubled earlier in the game. 1 for 2 to this point. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Low for ball 1.
Ball 1, no strike.
There's the fastball that gets the lower part of the zone, called for a strike. And this one runs a little too far in. Ball 2. This is line to left. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
There's another line drive leadoff single right now. I mean, they've had an unbelievable scouting report on these pitchers today. They are finding barrels. They are not trying to do too much. Guys are staying in a big part of the field and hitting everything on the screws.
So now to the plate, Torres.
He swings and hits it foul off to the right and out of play.
0 for 2 from him so far in this one. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Another one sent foul. And this one's in the dirt, and he'll rein it in as the count moves to 1-2. Fouled off. A runner at first with no outs here. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. In the dirt here, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Now the 3-2 pitch. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. On to first, but it's too late as the first base umpire says they just missed getting him at the bag.
Hey, that's great hustle right there out of the box. Not everybody's getting it right out of the chute from step one, but I have to ask you, Dan, how frustrating executing a pitch and there's an infield knock.
It is, D-Roy, and you can read that right off the bat as a pitcher. You can read the angle. You know that that ball is going to be hit on the ground, and you're thinking deep down inside, okay, there's a quick out, and it just wasn't meant to be.
That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. No balls and 1 strike. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2.
Wow, what makes it so tough to be a hitter is to be able to hitting change of speeds, right? You're geared up for the fastball, and all of a sudden he pulls the string and throws you the straight change, the dreaded equalizer.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count. 1-2. The 1-2. Curveball bounces, and this one gets away. So now 2 men in scoring position.
Well, you live by the sword, you die by it too. He went with an off-speed pitch down in the zone, and that's the risk you take there. The catcher can't come up with it, and 2 runners advance. Now they're both into scoring position.
Here now the 2-2 is a swing and a miss. That's strike 3.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
At the plate, DJ LeMahieu as he takes a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Oh and 1. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. And here's a fastball not close as he runs it to 2-1 now.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
A bouncer to the left side. Throw pulls the first baseman off the bag.
Man, this is a perfect summary of how the game has gone for him. They haven't been able to hit, catch, or throw all game long. In fact, they should just throw a 10 over this thing because this has become a 3-ring circus.
So striding forward now, Don Mattingly. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch on its way. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. Bases are loaded here. 1 man out. Popped up. Robinson shading to his right. He's got it, and there are 2 down now.
The designated hitter, number 4, Lou Gehrig.
In now is the Yankees DH, Lou Gehrig. He comes in 2 for 3 with a couple of home runs thus far on his line.
This guy's having a pretty good week so far in 1 game. His last at-bat, his 2nd home run of the game. We'll see if they'll pitch him a little.
Meanwhile, this ball gets down. It's a base hit. And the throw in gets away from him. And the run is in to score from second. Make it 9-0.
Man, he's been killing it all game long. Those 2 RBIs bring his total for the game to 5. So he's been at his best when it matters most. No doubt making a bid for player of the game.
Michael Rooker gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Into the box now, Mickey Mantle, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball one. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Ball two. Two men are on with two men out. Late swing on the hitter's count. Still a good count for him now, however, at 2-1. Hoping to limit the damage. Here's the pitch. Trying to shave that outside corner with the fastball, and he missed it. It's 3-1 now.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
And he misses ball four. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Coming to the plate now, Giancarlo Stanton. He went down on strikes last time up. First pitch on its way. Right-hander against right-hander, as this is a ball 1-0. Right-hander starts to loosen out from the bullpen now. The 1-0.
That's a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Nope. 3-0.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
From the belt, the pitch. 3-1 to him now. And it's fouled away. Now the 3-2 pitch. Popped him up. Roberts is there now as he makes the catch, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as the side is retired. So they wind up with 2 in the inning, but it could have been a lot worse as they leave the bases loaded. 7th inning coming up. It's the Yankees 9 and the Orioles nothing. Anthony Santander the next to bat. He'll start things out against James Paxton as we get the inning underway.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score any runs as we're moving late into this one. A perfect time for this leadoff guy to try to get on base and ignite a rally.
Therefore it is Stanton, and he's got it for the first out.
Now batting, the center fielder, Austin Hayes.
Standing in, Austin Hayes. He singled his last time up. He's ready. Here's the first offering. And they start him out away with a called strike. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. Into the windup. Here comes the 0-1.
Ball. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Bases are empty, 1 man out. And that's high and off the plate, 2-1. Fastball, and looks like they're pinching him a bit here. It's 3-1.
One thing that can nag at you as a pitcher is having to work really hard to get a guy that you think you should be able to cruise right through. He's not known for his offensive prowess, but he's putting together a real nice at-bat here.
Comes back with the cut fastball for strike 3 called, and there are 2 down.
Up next for the Orioles.
Into the box now, Austin Wins. He struck out and flied out. 0 for 2 so far. Here's the first pitch to him. A fastball off the plate away. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Fastball got him to swing through it. It's 1-1.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
Now a swing, and the barrel of the bat breaks in 2 that time. Two and 2 now with 2 away, and the base is empty.
Swing and a miss for strike 3. Pulled the string on him that time, and the inning is over.
1, 2, 3 go the Orioles. They're down 9-0. Stepping into the box, Aaron Judge. 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far.
Aaron Judge.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0. 2 high, and it's 3-0.
And when you're already down by a bunch, this is where a guy's got to take some responsibility out there and at least start throwing some strikes.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And that misses, ball 4. It's a leadoff walk to start the home 7th.
Well, that is definitely not the way to start an inning. One thing to give up a walk, but to do it on 4 pitches is pretty alarming. He looks a little thrown off right now.
So stepping in, Jorge Posada. He reached on a single last time and later wound up scoring. Has a look, now the pitch. And a bit too high with that one. It's 1-0.
I'll tell you, it's a helpless feeling for a manager or a pitching coach when your pitchers are having a really hard time throwing strikes. What are you supposed to do other than keep trying new guys until someone starts attacking the zone?
That evens it up, 1-1. No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
The 2-1. Hit back toward the mound. Step on the bag for 1 to Murray, and that finishes the double play.
Now batting, the third baseman, Torres.
Striding in once again, Torres. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. Taken, but that catches the inside part of the plate. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2. And this one runs in on him as he can't get his arms extended. A great pitch there, and the inning is over. Yanks held in check, but they hold a 9-0 lead. Ready to begin the 8th. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Brian Roberts. It was a flyout for him in his last trip.
It doesn't look very promising so far in this one as we move into the later innings. Down by a bundle, it's time to get some base runners and hopefully a long ball to get them back into this one.
And he watches one miss outside. 2-0 now. Here's a bouncing ball headed to LeMahieu at second. Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Time now for our starter comparison, and that tells the story. As you can see, neither guy able to get past 5 innings. Digging in, Jose Iglesias. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. First pitch coming. Here it is. Can't find the zone there as he lays off the breaking ball. 1 out, nobody on.
Nope.
At the letters, but called high. It's a ball.
Hey.
2 balls and a strike. To 2-2 now. And the pitch. Here's one that misses inside, and the counts run full now. 3-2. Bases are empty. 1 man out. Line drive to left. But this will hang up just enough as he takes it in stride in left center for the second out.
Boy, sometimes they say you hit it hard, good things will happen. Well, that's not the case right there. That was a bullet that just stayed up and is caught in the outfield.
Into the box now, Eddie Murray. Only 4 outs remaining for them to try and rally back in this one. Here comes the first pitch.
Ball, that's too high.
Into his windup. Here comes the 1-0.
That's in. Ball 2.
Well, this is a spot you'd like to be in. 2-0, good hitter. He's going to turn it loose right here.
Now here it comes.
Hey.
2 out, nobody on. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
If you're at the plate right now, you have to realize who's on deck. I guarantee you something's over the heart of the plate. You have to be aggressive in the zone right here.
Doesn't want any part of that cutter, and it's full 3-2.
3-2.
Hard hit ball to second, and that falls in for a solid base hit, his second of the night.
I know this guy isn't known for his hitting prowess, but that's a nice job right there. Getting a single on a 3-2 pitch in the middle of the zone. Grab your glove and flash some leather.
Stepping in now, number 8, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. He's ready. Here's the 1-0. Looked like he wanted to clobber that one, but it's 1-1. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. A runner on first with 2 away. Into center field, line drive, base hit. The throw is wild, and it gets away.
Hey, this might be their best opportunity to at least get on the board. They've been struggling offensively, and they find themselves with 2 runners on board. Let's see if they can continue it.
Now at the plate, Brooks Robinson. And his guys are looking to erase that donut on the scoreboard with a runner in scoring position.
Yeah, Matt, they've been really shut down so far in this one. They've had runners on base, but haven't been able to string anything together.
He's set, and the pitch. Line towards center field. And Mantle makes the catch. The inning is over. Orioles strand a couple. They're looking up at a 9-0 deficit. At the plate, Gio Urshela. And to start out the inning, it looks like they've decided to stick with the same reliever out there, Dan.
They have, Matt. I think the way he pitched the last inning kind of inspired that. But it's not uncommon for relief pitchers to have troubles after they sit and watch their guys swing the bat a bit. We'll see if he stays as sharp as he was before.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Line drive snagged on a short hop. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu.
So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, DJ LeMahieu. He was able to reach base thanks to an error in his last at-bat. No balls and a strike to count. With this one almost in the books, the story was clearly the long ball. What are your thoughts on this offense, fellas?
Well, Matty V, I don't know what your thoughts are, D-Roll, but boy, when the weather starts to warm up and the ball starts jumping out like this, it's clear that the pitchers need to start making better pitches.
Yeah, just great approach. No one really chased today. Really stayed staunch on their ability to get that pitcher to come into the heart of the plate, and they did damage with it. Dan, count goes out the window with this batter right here. It doesn't matter if it's 0-2, 2-0. He's locked.
He has great bat-to-ball skills. There are some guys that just have a knack, D-Row, of being able to get the barrel of the ball, and this is one of those guys.
In now, Don Mattingly, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball 1. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. Bounce to first. Scooped up. The throw pulls him off the bag. Throw just in time, and oh, that was awfully close.
Here's one that you don't see too often, right? Safe at second base, but out at first. Great hustle there from the runner going into second. Really showed off his speed.
So digging in now, Lou Gehrig. 2 home runs already to his name in this one, and we'll see if he could possibly strike again. He's set. Here it comes. Started to go around there, but he holds up ball 1. Up around the letters with that one for ball 2.
Now you can see he's working around this guy right here. Why not? First base is open. Walk wouldn't be the worst thing in this spot.
Runner in scoring position at second with 2 down. There's a fastball on the inner third taken for a strike.
Hey, you get 2-0, your eyes light up, but you're sitting in one spot, and he obviously didn't get it right there. But he still finds himself in a 2-1 count, ready to do some damage.
Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And that misses, ball 4, so it's first and second now with 2 out.
Boy, oh boy, that's a tough one for the pitcher. He's definitely wondering where the heck was that pitch. I think he called it high, but our strike zone says otherwise.
Sean Armstrong comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one.
Armstrong.
Mickey Mantle will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and 2 away. From the stretch. And he'll take strike 1 on the fastball, registering at 93 that time.
Looked like he was going to wait him out, see if he was going to come over the heart of the plate. Well, newsflash, he is, and this hitter's going to adjust his batting gloves, and he better be ready in the box.
He's ready. Here's the 0-1.
Off the plate, ball 1.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike. Now the 2-1 pitch is swung on and missed for strike number 2.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
Still even at 2-2. And this one's in the dirt. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Another full count pitch on its way. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
I think he was trying to be a little too fine there, and a walk is the result. Well, the good news is he has a force at every base. The bad news? A single probably drives in a couple of runs.
Ready once again, Giancarlo Stanton. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1.
So important getting ahead with the bases loaded. Already a difficult situation, so you don't want to make it any harder by falling behind in the count.
A little too much bite on the breaking ball that time as it's well off the outside. Movement in the Orioles bullpen now as they've got a left-hander up and throwing. And it's 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Looking to leave him loaded. Swing, and he pops him up. And this should get him out of it. Ripken moving to his left, and that ends the inning. Yankees leave them loaded, but they'll live with it as they hold a 9-0 lead. Stepping in, Trey Mancini starting things for his side in the 9th as they face the improbable odds of trying to come back in this one.
Yeah, not a lot of hope for them at this point. These guys know these bats still count. At least for their own stats. You can't mill in your chances as a professional.
He's ready. Here's the first offering. Here we go with inning number 9 as the first pitch misses for ball 1. Not close. It's 2-0.
Maybe a bit of an overthrow there, guys. may have let that front side open up a little early to try to hump up on a fastball and sailed on it.
And this ball's pretty well struck high and deep to left field. And he's going to have room to put this one away, and that's the first out.
The left fielder, number 25, Anthony Santana.
Digging in the switch hitter, Anthony Santander. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. First pitch of the at-bat.
Nope.
And that misses, ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
Can't get around quick enough, and that'll move the count to 1-1. And here's one that misses, so it's 2-1 now to the Oriole left fielder. Here's a big swing and a miss on the fastball. 2-2. 1 out, nobody on. Oh, high, deep. That is a moonshot, folks. A long home run. So a solo shot down the line in left. Second home run early in the year. And they're now on the board, though still well behind. To the plate now, Austin Hayes. Line drive to left. Stanton is going to get there as he backs up to put it away, and there are 2 gone now.
The catcher, Austin Wynn.
Now at the plate, Austin Wynns. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Yeah, but it was a good changeup, Matty. Good arm action on that pitch. Look for him to try and stay back a little bit more. Let the ball get a little deeper. Don't be shocked if this pitcher tries to rush a heater right here.
He brings it in, and the Yankees have taken the opener here at home as this ball game is over.
Well, the tone was set for this game from the very first inning. They came out absolutely banging the ball around and took that great start to another notch in the win column.
9-1 is the way this one ends. The Yanks jumped out to an early lead in the first and never looked back. James Paxton claims the win out of the pen, his first. Wade LeBlanc struggled and gets the loss after giving up 6 earned. So that's a wrap here tonight. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, and Heidi Watney, this is Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, find us on Twitter at MLB The Show.
Our final line score tonight. First for the victorious Yankees, 9 runs, 14 hits. No errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Orioles, 1 run, 8 hits, 1 error. They left 8 runners on base. The winning pitcher is James Paxton. His record is now 1-0. The loss goes to Wade LeBlanc. He falls to 0-2. Time of the ball game, 3 hours and 19 minutes. Our paid attendance here tonight at Yankee Stadium, 47,309. The Yankees thank you for attending and remind you to please get home safely.